Welcome back, man, to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass pod. You got your boy, Suns fan Randy today. And you got the Phoenix Suns versus the Milwaukee Bucks, a finals rematch. And it was a game. You know what I'm saying? My anxiety definitely was up. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got up for the game and just, you know what I'm saying? It was close. We was up the majority of the game and then at the end fumbled it. But to dive into the game, I feel like, man, like I think I would have rather had been blown out. To be honest with you, to be completely honest with you, I would have rather just waved the white flag and just been blown out today. I feel like that would have been a pill a little bit easier to swallow than this right now. But it was some positives and it was some negatives in the game. I don't like to lose. You know what I'm saying? Especially to them. You know what I'm saying? Especially how we played and you know what I'm saying. We came out with the energy and like it was just so much stuff went right, you know what I mean? But there's some things we need to work on as a team. So the first and foremost, this L, I'm not trying to yeah, I'm gonna lay the blame this game on campaign and Monty Williams. But let me dive into campaign first. Campaign finished with 23, 9 and 19, with three crucial turnovers. Three crucial turnovers. Not taking care of the ball at the last, you know what I'm saying, second of the game. Three crucial turnovers at the end of the game. And my beef with campaign is I think he's cool. I think that he's definitely made strides. I appreciate how he's adapted and grew his game from when he messed up his wrist and stuff like he's definitely a different complete, you know what I'm saying, a completely different player. 100%. But like I just feel like his IQ ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? He don't got a point guard IQ yet. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the next step in his game. Is because it's just like towards the end, fourth quarter, you could tell like he was playing hero ball. You know what I'm saying? Like he's playing hero ball. He's trying to every screen roll. He's trying to get every shot. You see, he went 9 of 19. So you're shooting too much. Like I get it. Like nobody else is there, but as a point guard, you're shooting too much. And we had other hot hands in the game. Like Jay Crowder was hot. Uh, Da couldn't miss. Mikal Bridges was MIA. And actually, Landry Shamet actually, you know what I'm saying, decided to show up. So it would have been nice to see him get a couple buckets in the fourth quarter. But yeah, so I definitely gotta give him the brunt of the blame on this one. Just no IQ, man. Just every time you gotta attack, every time you gotta score. You know what I'm saying? You got the hero ball mentality. We don't need it, man. We was playing as a team. You know what I'm saying? You let Drew Holiday cook you, so the least you could do is at least spread it around and run the offense. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that too, like you could tell that like, and this is why I'll dive into Monty. Like you could tell that Drew Holiday got his head in the fourth quarter. You can tell like the moment it happened, like he started frustrating them. He couldn't run the offense no more. He started just the whole game plan went out the window, and that's why the majority was on him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what Drew Holiday do. I'm realizing that now. I've rewatched the finals multiple times. Like he's a very dirty, like smart player, like irritating player. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets under your skin, he frustrates you, and he does stuff to get you off your P's and Q's. And if you let him do it, you know what I'm saying, you get 9 and 19. You know what I'm saying, with three crucial turnovers at the end. So I guess shout out to Drew Holiday over there for I guess doing his job. And then on top of that, he woke up in the fourth quarter and started cooking. And campaign just went away. And yeah, so but to flip it over to Monty, I I love Monty to death. I would run through a wall for Monty, like as a fan. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I feel like he also has some growing to do too as a coach. Like I feel like clutch situations outside of like having Chris Paul. Luckily, thank the Lord, we have Chris Paul because I want to say probably like 8 out of 10 clutch situations that Monty has really had to like, you know what I'm saying, outside of maybe the Valley Oop, you know what I'm saying, like clutch situations, Monty is not there. He's not, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what was going on with the rotations at the end. Like I don't know why you had certain people out there. Like I don't know why, you know what I'm saying, DeAndre Ayton sat on the bench for so long. I don't know why you know what I'm saying, you didn't run double big a little bit more or whatever the case may be. So it was just bad rotations on his part. And then I appreciate he probably said something to campaign because after I'm gonna say like going into the fourth, like campaign got his composure back. So I'm pretty sure coach said something to him to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, get his head back to where it needs to be, but it didn't last very long. But and that's one positive about Coach Monty. He could, you know what I'm saying, he can definitely talk and persuade you, and you know what I'm saying, he can get his players to rally behind him. But he does also make his mistakes too. So, but like I said, I feel like winning and then having Chris Paul to kind of cover up some of his mistakes that he makes is, you know what I'm saying, definitely like why it's not a bigger light shined on it. But I feel like today you kind of seen it. He can't coach clutch situations. I mean, granted, I'll take that back because Milwaukee is a clutch team. They've been together for a long time, and you could tell like they did like what we do in the fourth quarter. They cut it on, and then like they put teams away. So you know what I'm saying. Yes, we lost by 10, but I feel like that wasn't indicative of like how the game really was. You know what I'm saying? If you really sat there and watched the game. And another thing too, I feel like Coach Monty didn't do. If Giannis got 4 or 5 fouls, we should have been going at him. Like, there's no way that Da shouldn't have touched the ball in the fourth. He only touched it like maybe one time. There's no way that we shouldn't have been attacking Giannis with 4 fouls. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? As a coach, you got to recognize, okay, their best player has 4 fouls. Go at him every single time. You know what I'm saying? Like until he fouls out, and then we can figure everything else. Now we can blitz Middleton, and you know what I'm saying. I'll live with Holiday if he win them the game, but you know what I'm saying. But like I said, I feel like coaching, you can't really coach clutch. This team hasn't really had to do with that many kind of situations like that. So I will give him a pass on that. But to skip on over to Da, I was real proud of Da. I was real proud of Da, and I would have said something. What I would have said if we would have won the game is that I would have gave Da a pass on how he plays in the games where he only grabs 4 or 5 rebounds and whatever the case may be, and has like 8 points, like all those other mediocre games. I would have gave Da a pass if he'd have won today because it would have showed. Well, it did, even though we lost. It showed me that Da shows up during big games. Like it's hard to get him to get up against the Knicks or against the Magic or against, you know what I'm saying? So like, and at this point, we just gotta accept that's just who he is as a player, as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like he just doesn't get up for certain games. And today you could tell he got up for this game, finished with 30 and 8. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wanted a couple more rebounds, he probably could have did a little bit something extra towards the end, but you know what I'm saying? But so he gets up for big games. So I would have given him a pass on all the little mediocre stuff he does during the season because he does know how to compete in real actual games when we need him. But you know what I'm saying? I'll hold off on that. But I just feel like as fans, that's something we should take under consideration when like kind of judging Da at this point. Just that's just who he is. Like he's mediocre when he don't need. I mean, when we don't need him. Like you know what I'm saying? We don't need him against the Knicks like that. We don't need him against. I mean, the other day we did, but you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say. But man, Jay Crowder finished with 19, had a good game. Mikal Bridges, 14, 6 of 14. Shout out to Landry Shamet. He actually decided to maybe he'll step up in the playoffs. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can get a Landry Shamet like this in the playoffs. So but besides that, man, it was all right, man. It's not gonna be. Luckily, you know what I'm saying, Memphis Golden State lost, so we'll bounce back. So I'll see y'all Tuesday, man. Till next time. Peace.